Welcome back to Rock and Snap Live. I am Rock.
And I'm your boy Snap. What?
Oh, yes. And we right now have a guest today.
Special.
And a very special guest, I may say. I have to say one of his it's very catchy. Gratitude is the attitude. Oh, my earring down. Okay. Gratitude is the attitude. And why is he so thankful? Well, he is opening up a interactive boutique at the Cobb Galleria. And what does that mean? Interactive shopping. May I ask what? He is a pioneer, not just Mr. Doctor,
Get it right.
Danaka Wardrick.
What's up?
Welcome.
What's up?
Hey,
Welcome.
man, what's going on?
Welcome.
Man,
I'm enjoying this day. I was talking to him.
Okay, well, I'm here too.
Yeah, well,
Never mind me.
I do apologize. I do apologize that. I don't want to mess up nobody's pronouns.
No. Pronouns. Well, anyway, Dr. Danaka Wardrick, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you guys
here
for
on Rock
having me.
Snap Live. Well, tell us more about who you are. You are a pioneer technology technology, and I know you have this hemp farm. I would say you have tell us a little bit more about this launch we have coming up May 13th.
Okay, the launch is with Design Phase Boutique with
That's the name, guys.
Yeah,
Design Phase with a Z.
The founder of the boutique, and she is going to kill me if I mess her name up.
Okay.
So you pronounce it right?
Tijuana. Yes.
Tijuana. Okay.
We are. I met her at one of the events that I was speaking at. And she wanted to get to the forefront of technology with bringing her space up to the modern age. So it allowed me to, think of some things that would be fun to do, but look at it different from a consumer perspective.
Correct.
On what we would like to see in this day and time. Like, I'll put it to you like this. It's 2023, but yet we still shop and interact like it's 1981.
What does that mean?
There's nothing wrong with that, but there's no... If I walk into a store now, I want to do more than just try it on.
Okay.
Like, I want to see what it looks like. Of course, that's what the mirrors are there for. But then, given in this day and time, like, if the store is closed, you should still be able to shop. You shouldn't have to wait for Amazon Prime or things like that.
Look at pictures of what it looks like on someone else and not on you.
Exactly. So what this store allows is something totally different, because usually when we open up brick and mortars and they shut down and you move to another place, you lose around like 30 to 40% of your customer base.
True.
Just because you're no longer in the location that they are familiar with.
Correct.
So we came up with some practicalities that allow them to interact and shop and do all that even when they're closed.
Well, you know what? You already got my brain moving. So what I'm looking at is you're basically saying that we be able to put the clothes on us. Well, not literally though.
Yeah. Well, yes and no. Actually, yes and no. In theory, I'll be honest. Let's hope this shit works.
Well,
But
you designed it. I
believe
think
it?
you will,
Well, no. In science, a lot of times things go wrong.
Well, that's true. Too.
So,
Yeah.
hence why I probably own 4 different companies.
Hey,
In science, a lot of things go wrong. So sometimes you have to look forward to it, if that's a statement I can make.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, so sometimes you want to look forward to it. Like, not saying look forward to failure, but hey, if something breaks, fuck it, it breaks.
How'd you get into this technology into this world?
As a kid, I grew up in Newark, New Jersey. That's where I was born at.
Okay.
My uncle was the boiler man of one of the most top science high schools. It was actually called Science High. I went to one of the best schools, which is Malcolm X Shabazz. In there, they have like science departments and things like that. Unfortunately, a lot of that knowledge has caused me to make some good decisions and some bad decisions as an adolescent.
Life.
And, I did a lot of taking things apart, not really putting it back together.
Well, you just tear it up something and put it back
Yeah.
together. Really?
Yeah, because once I see how it works, I'm done.
Gotcha.
So
Well, when you want to put it back, never mind. Go ahead.
not all the time. Not all the
So
time.
I just take bikes. I'm from New York, so we just take bikes, but I gotta put it back together. I want to ride.
Yeah, but see, it's not the same thing when you're dealing with your parents' television.
Oh, that's something different.
Yeah, it's
Are you
definitely not the
kidding
same.
me?
You have
Take
no
it-
idea. Like, it's not the same.
Try to make the black and white color. That's what you try to do?
Nah.
What was you
If
doing?
I told you, like,
What was you doing to the television?
well, it's not what I was doing to it. It's what it was doing to me.
What was it doing to you?
So,
What was it doing to you?
all right. So as a
We want to
kid,
get in the mind of Dr. Danaka right
no,
now.
so my mother and father, my dad was a carpenter. My mother was a registered nurse and a community activist at that.
Okay.
During said times, like I said, we lived in a hood. So one thing a lot of people don't know about Newark is that Newark was
Newark.
yeah. I never heard nobody pronounce it with a W.
Wow.
I understand. That's why I had to make sure
I don't
those
even-
that are listening that's what you're saying.
Yeah, I don't even know how to do that though. It's Newark. We don't the
No,
W
I get it.
the
I
W
get
is
it.
silent.
I get it. I enunciate, but go on.
But it's like here when you come to Atlanta, you hear College Park. You hear it's like one word. It's two words.
Yeah.
College Park. But
And
it's
I'm like,
College Park.
College Park?
East Point. East Point. You gotta say one word, but
Yeah.
we get it.
So
I don't know.
there was a lot of instances where I used to like tear stuff apart
Yeah.
and
Interesting.
one day I never forget this. I think it was around like 9. I think it was 8 or 9. I discovered matches.
You ain't discovered. You found them.
No, I discovered
Go
matches.
on. Go on. I gotta hear this one. I gotta hear this one.
So it's just weird. I discovered the matches inside,
It's like what?
the kitchen drawer. That's where it was discovered at. And I decided to go outside, they're looking for me. And only thing I knew, I was like, I used to see it on television, like, well, they use this to light the dynamite. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So
He was one of those kids.
I goes out into the backyard, create a whole pile of stuff
At least he did it outside.
with some alcohol wipes.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Okay, go on.
So during this time, all of this happened like in a span of like six minutes. I'm putting it in the dirt. I goes to light it. And I hear my dad, bring your ass in this house. So I picks up the whole brush and puts it in my pocket. I gets upstairs, unbeknownst to me, my fucking shorts is on fire, burnt all up, and now my parents like, what the hell, what was you out there doing? I didn't want to tell them I was playing with matches because I was already about to get my ass whipped anyway. So if I tell them I was playing with matches, that's about to cut that out. So my dad was like, boy, why the fuck you smell like smoke? And I'm like,
Done.
I don't know. So he grabs me by my shirt, and my mother pulls my pants pocket out, which is scorched. Scorched, soot,
Yes,
everything. So
yes.
now the matches done fell out, a couple of sticks, tweeds, and leaves, and then the fucking alcohol wipes caught on fire.
Yes.
So now my right pants leg is all destroyed.
What about
And-
your leg? But go ahead.
I don't even remember, but
But
I
we
got
fine right
I got a mark from the ass whooping.
Well, not the burnt, but the ass.
Not the mark. I definitely got a mark from the ass whooping, and it's still here on this thigh. I shit you not. So the point of it was, as a kid, when I started like really, when they noticed I was messing with a lot of things, they wouldn't punish me with like taking toys away. Like
Right.
my mother would take all the pens and paper out of the house. Yeah, that shit was torture. Man.
Important things to you.
Yeah.
Okay. You
So,
you
like-
different. All right.
Well, no, I stopped playing with toys at like the age of 7.
Okay.
I was a real weird fucking kid.
Oh, that's
but
okay.
for my punishments wasn't like everyone else's.
Right.
Gotcha.
Like she'll do things like it wasn't take away the video game because I didn't really play that shit.
Right.
But they'll cut the power off in my room so I wouldn't mess nothing up.
That's new. I never heard that one.
Or they'll take all the markers, all the pencils, all the paper, and put it in a drawer that I can see and say, touch this drawer and I'm gonna fuck you up. Real shit. So
My.
That was the beginning stages of it. My uncle Kenny,
That's funny.
God rest him. You know how up north we used to get speedy jobs?
Quick.
So like I was like 12 years old working in a science laboratory and also at in the mortuary of the hospital. So
You seen dead people.
yeah, but it was normal like during that time. It was a speedy job.
Exactly.
It was a summer job.
Get something quick.
But the benefits of that was that when the way that kind of sparked where I would be heading in life, I never knew that would come. You know what I mean? When I started looking at more on engineering, you know, I got into making bongs. Bongs, not bombs, bongs.
BONG guy.
Yeah.
Bongs.
So, and this was even before I started smoking weed.
Okay. Well, you know, Dr. Wardrick, your technology, you are a technology pioneer. So you own a successful PR company and you run a neighborhood newspaper, among other things. Now, what is that? What do you enjoy, you know, about each of your endeavors?
Oh, wow. Damn, that's a good question.
Okay.
Rock and snap.
Your endeavors where you have the hemp, HEMP, what was
All
it
right,
called
so-
again? And then with Push to 2.0.
Actually, I'll give you some. I'll give
Go
you a
on.
little. I'm gonna give you a little good tidbit that a lot of people don't know.
Mhm.
The PR firm was basically built off of a joke. No, no kidding.
get
The fun that I find in this stuff
Uh-huh.
is the science, everything. All of it came out of weed. Nobody believes me when I tell them this story.
Okay.
Hemp Hop magazine was the
Hip hop. I
Yeah,
like that. I
was,
like that.
That was the first thing that I ever owned.
Hip hop.
That was the first company I built. Throughout the travels of that,
Mm-hmm.
when I developed the world's first magazine download card for your cell phone, like quiet as kept, like I really birthed the QR codes being in the South.
Okay.
Wow.
I brung QR codes down here in 2014. 2012 actually. I started developing them down here. It didn't catch on until after half the world died, of course, but the fun that I found in it.
Mhm.
So this is weird because with the magazine, people may think, well, you find testing all these different cannabises and all these different treats
That's fun.
as fun, but it's not. What I find fun about it is when I come across so many people that has never even been a part of the cannabis culture that actually stood against it. You know what I mean? Before laws started changing, and now everybody wants to cash in.
That's right.
Yeah.
right,
So
right.
when I see them and I laugh because I know they know not what they're getting themselves into, because a lot of them, they looked at it as, oh, let me get in and get a dispensary, and they don't really know how the game works.
Exactly. Just wanted you to get that free dollar, fast dollar.
Exactly. And it's not a fast dollar at all.
No.
Like even in the drug game, weed is the slowest money.
It is.
This is like
I
true.
wouldn't know, but okay.
Well, I have a checkered pass. I'm not gonna lie, I got a checkered pass.
I'm learning.
In regards to, that's what I found fun about that one. Now,
The hemp.
yeah,
hop.
with the PR firm,
Okay.
it's funny because me and my manager was just talking about this in the car.
Mm-hmm.
What I really find hilarious is that they think, because all right, so majority of the publicists in the South, I don't want to just say in America,
Go ahead.
are homosexuals.
Oh. Okay. I didn't expect that
They're
one.
gay men.
Okay. I didn't.
So what's funny is when they see me straight, aggressive,
To the point.
yeah, it throws them for a loop. And they
Really?
think, yeah, because normally they get this little,
People that's in their culture, in their language.
yeah,
I get it.
they get this kind of guy that's kind of all that, you know. But but then they come across me, and I swear to you,
What?
they say you get things like, oh my God, do you talk to all your clients this way? Yes, motherfucker. Now, do you want to get this done or not? Because I find it hilarious when
Okay.
they think I'm going to be one way, because the first thing they hear is doctor.
Yeah.
They don't.
Mm-hmm.
That's a title. I'm a motherfucking person,
Right. Okay. Uh-huh.
and that title has never really helped me in life. Let's just be real.
Doctor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like you think it would.
I was gonna ask.
You,
that.
yeah, but see, I look like this. So
When it's like the doctor, they want you to come in like a suit.
yeah, I'm not doing that. I didn't work this hard to dress how you want me to dress.
Correct.
You know what I mean? And I don't wear a lot of I'm not big on the name brand, the cow type. That's crap.
So my question to you is, what are you a doctorate in? I know some people are thinking about that.
Technology and cannabis. So
No, like what?
all right, so
what is
the
that?
proper term is canapharmacology,
Mm-hmm.
and I have a PhD in near field communication, RFID,
Okay.
radio frequency identification.
Yes, yes. Now I understand what the near field. What? Okay, NFC. What?
Yeah.
Is that the same thing that we have on our phones?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right.
So, and now in that field, what actually I enjoy most
Mm-hmm.
is finding out all the different applications and things that are possible. Because when we get SDKs, we never know what the fuck it does.
Okay. What is the SDK?
Standard Developers Kit.
Oh.
So,
You gotta break it down for some of our viewers, because some of our viewers don't understand letters.
Yeah,
They know,
please
They know
do.
FBI or Feds, ABC boys. So gotta break some of the letters down.
doing the wrong thing with an SDK can lead you.
PHC,
They,
so they know letters
can
like
lead,
that.
that can lead you to dealing with the FBI if you're not careful.
CBD.
They know those type of numbers.
Yeah.
So
Letters.
So SDK is the Standard Developers Kit, and when during my time at Hypopotamus, what shout out to Kev and everybody who built that incubator for startups and scientists. Thank you. You never know what it does or what it can do. The whole object is to find out what it does. So you get to deal with different manufacturers that people wouldn't even know exist. You know what I mean? Like when you see people in certain fields, I don't care whether if it's engineering or medical, we get our supplies from a store just like you go to Kroger's.
yeah.
Right. Right.
People don't believe that. They're like, oh my God, where did it come from? No, they have, we have stores that we go to. It's not a regular store, but it's still a store nonetheless.
Right.
What the surprising factor with that is when you actually can see something in your head
Mm-hmm.
and you can physically materialize that taps into a different type of dopamine in your body, believe it or not, because you know the truth on human nature is everyone just really want to have a better day than they did yesterday.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
But that comes from hitting certain receptors in your head. So you have to have fulfillment. You have to feel accomplished and things like that. When you get a chance to build something, it fulfills that accomplishment. But then also you want to see if that shit works.
Correct.
So this is that part where you discovered about 7 years old where you knew that you had this talent and creativity.
I got
was
fucked
that
up
savage.
as a kid.
So you watched MacGyver? Shows like
Yes,
that. See?
I did.
You didn't watch
Mm-hmm.
our normal shows.
What do you consider a
I
normal
mean,
show?
our normal shows growing up was. I mean, by that time was Different Strokes, stuff like that. You
Yeah,
watched
I did watch them. That was all my shit too. Like, all right, so remember in Newark, it's a very aggressive
I
area.
got people in EO. All that.
Yeah, so when you're there, you're going to still be very acclimated to the hood, but Science High, Malcolm X Shabazz,
I like
NJIT,
technical things around.
yeah, those things. Like we got exposed to beepers before half the world even saw them.
Gotcha.
It used to be a guy that came around, had a long trench coat, opened it up, fucking line of I swear to
I
you,
believe it. I believe
had
it.
a line of beepers. And
We know
you're,
what it
you're
was.
talking about this is in an area where parents are still receiving WIC.
Correct.
You get what I'm saying? Or this is during the government cheese days. So
You get a little beep, 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 beep. You feel like you was doing
exactly. And it was just a black dude in a top hat and a
coat.
long trench coat. Trench coat wasn't even leather. It was like that shit was like tweed brown. But he was at the forefront when I saw. I never forget when I saw him as a kid. I'm like, where the fuck is he getting these pictures from? I never knew that, during that time, I never knew that like you could, if you knew how to invent some shit, just build it.
Yeah.
You don't need no paper. You don't need no degree. You don't need no motherfucking school. You don't need none of that shit. If you want to build something, like this is a world, you could do some stuff.
Still now to this.
Yeah, a pen and paper is all you ever needed.
Wow. Well, I tell you right now, I like to come back after this. We're gonna take a break. We'll be right back. We have some more questions for Dr. Danaka Wardrick.
What?
Here on Rock and Snap Live.
Y'all, do y'all smoke in here?
No.
Oh, I figured.
And we are back here with Rock and Snap Live. I'm Rock, and this is Snap, and we got Dr. Danaka Wardrick. We have here. I have to just go ahead and do that. We were over here talking about, different parts of, when you first came down, the first place you landed on the Plymouth, Cobb County.
Yeah. Yeah. The first place I landed was in Cobb, up in the Vinings.
Fine.
Yeah.
Good
I'll
area.
say you
Good-
live
it's good area.
area.
Stone Ridge at the Vining. What?
Okay.
No, whoa.
I mean,
wait. What? No, it's
Here,
not uppity.
that's how it is here. I'm telling you.
Well, let me.
Our viewers are like, he's doing it.
Nah, that. I stayed in Stone Ridge at the Viners. That is not uppity in my opinion.
Yeah, that's your opinion.
Oh well, damn.
It's not. Well,
Where
no,
I come from.
it's not. If
Compared
you
to other places,
if you ever
that
seen
would be
Soho,
yeah, right.
trust me,
Yeah.
Gotcha.
the Vinings is not uppity. That's very
No, you're right. No, you're right. No, you're
Suburb.
absolutely
Suburb, yeah,
right.
definitely
You're
suburb.
absolutely correct.
So what I loved about it though was and I found very strange. I didn't meet a person from Georgia until I moved into Atlanta.
yeah,
Like up in Cobb County, I have yet to. I thought it
somebody
was
from everywhere.
Yeah.
yeah. I thought it was kind of scary. Like, what the fuck did y'all do with all the people from Atlanta?
The people in Atlanta, as I know, they stay in Decatur, Jonesboro,
Yeah.
Yeah, but all of them.
Stone Mountain.
Yeah, but you get what I'm saying. But
Yeah.
all of
I
them.
hear what you.
If you live in the heart of the city, you ain't gonna find nobody living in Atlanta.
Well, there are a lot of people that are even in New York. My neighbors were from Georgia.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You wouldn't really in Cobb County. I didn't really find people from Georgia. I found everyone else.
Somewhere else, you're correct.
So I'm like,
Well,
the fuck y'all do with the people?
Georgia,
Like,
Georgia, Atlanta is like the melting pot of New York.
Yeah.
I would say because everybody that was up north moved. Basically, they moved from down south. Then now they're moving back down south.
Correct.
yeah, but it's more likely that you'll find a person from New York in New York.
I mean, yeah.
Even the homeless
oh Lord.
down here, even the homeless are from somewhere else. Like,
Good point. Never thought about that.
so
Well,
it's a little weird.
yeah,
Like,
I hear you.
ain't
but-
nobody going to point that out, but I noticed it. I'm sorry.
Now I do have another question. Now I want to know what is it like being commissioned for Cobb County? What is that like? Now you're being commissioned for this project that you have that's coming up that you're launching May 13th. That you with this interactive boutique.
Yes.
What is that like being commissioned by Cobb County?
Well, I was commissioned by the owner of the
Owner.
boutique. Yeah.
Oh,
I don't.
okay.
I don't own the boutique.
Okay.
How do you say?
Say who?
Tijuana. Yeah, Tijuana owns the boutique.
She's giving you this project. She
Yeah.
commissioned you. She's demanded you to come on.
Yeah. What makes it good for me in
Yes.
this sense, like Cobb is where I got my first start at. It's just the truth. As I say, Jersey birthed me, but Georgia kind of made me.
Really?
I agree
Yeah.
with that. I can say that.
So it's like when you give a chance to give something back to a place that did so much for you. And I'm talking like even the people. So Cobb County is, don't get me wrong, I know I live in Atlanta now. But Cobb
About
County
to say now, like
is-
you in
is really-
Atlanta, but you doing
Yeah, no,
Cobb
well, because I did
on Auburn.
what the difference is, Cobb. Hear me out, and I don't think I ever told this story before.
Well, we love to hear it.
So, Cobb is where I found my first investment from
Okay.
the late Danny Azario.
Mm-hmm.
He is one of my first investors. My best friends came out of Cobb County.
Mhm.
Some of the best people I ever met came out of Cobb. And with all the trials and tribulations that I went through in Cobb County,
Mm-hmm.
it only serves right that I could come back and do something that actually benefits the area.
Okay, and so this interactive boutique
Yes, ma'am.
shopping is going to benefit.
Yeah.
How?
Well,
The
one,
who?
That too. Well, to anybody that's shopping, I suppose.
tequila is black. We're all black. You know when you say
Tijuana.
Tijuana.
I'm about to say tequila. Tequila white.
No, I'm the weird thing about me is unless I give you a nickname, I am bad with names.
Me too. Me too.
Like
I get somebody a nickname real quick.
exactly
real
because
quick.
that's how I remember them.
What's my nickname? You gave it to me yesterday.
See, even producer even know that he in the back. POW, POW.
I just thought I'd break up the monotony over here. That's all I was doing. Okay.
It's inside what it brings to it is a few things. The local designers that are in the area, they get a chance to highlight their things there. People who actually make one of a kinds in the area,
Yeah.
they get to highlight their things there.
Gotcha.
So it's very hard, especially in Atlanta. You're not going to walk in Phipps and see them with the local designer on the racks. They're going to give you somebody from overseas.
Correct.
You're right.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Correct.
And in Cobb Galleria, they actually are doing this for the people. So
I'm interested to see how this.
I never been to Cobb.
be.
As long as I've been here, I've never been there. Is
Where?
Is it more Cobb Gallery? Is it more like a
Cobb
mall?
Galleria?
listen,
Cumberland Mall.
this is what I
Cumberland Mall.
discovered. Hold
Cumberland
on,
Mall.
wait. This is what I
Wait.
discovered.
Across the street from the mall or Cobb Galleria?
Cobb Galleria is
Okay. Yeah, it's across the
Yeah.
street from the mall.
That's what I'm
it's,
talking
it's
about.
Yeah.
connected to the
yes.
Brave Stadium. You know they
All
got
the time, yeah.
So, and the
on the
hotel,
same
the
side as the Brave
hotel,
Stadium.
the hotel is a part of Cobb Galleria.
Yes.
But what I've learned,
Go ahead.
you got to have some money and go up in there.
You
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
No,
Nah,
you do.
nah, listen.
Yeah.
No,
So,
you do.
I've been to Phipps.
Baby Phipps.
I've been
That's what I
to Cumberland Mall, and in Cobb they actually got Rolex.
call it.
Yes.
Correct.
The store.
The store Rolex.
Yes,
Yep.
they do. They do.
Mm-hmm.
This is not where you're going to see any degradation.
Correct.
I get-
You're going to see well-to-do black people, and you're going to see some well-to-do white people.
Correct.
You don't have. I've been inside there, and it is a different atmosphere. It is.
It is
It is.
luxury.
Yeah.
It's
So it's like you said, it's like walking in Linux. And
Hell no, no.
That's what I'm saying.
The difference between
No, it's nothing. Hear me out.
It's not.
Linux is like
They went to hell.
a strip mall
I mean, I know that. but-
compared to this place. No, I'm serious when I say this because
No.
when you walk in,
Mm-hmm.
you know you in some luxury shit.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Cherry oak
Everywhere.
on the side of the not PVC plastic. Like
I'm sick of you right
something
now.
and shellacked.
Gotcha.
Like it's a
You gotta go in. You have to go in.
I will. I'm gonna check it out.
you don't hear no fuck your mama
No, you don't.
twerk on the top of the
Talk loud
car.
on the phone. Talk like this.
No,
No.
it's the most. Good afternoon. How are you? Would you like to try? I mean,
Gotcha.
you would think Rolex would be a little racist, but it's a brother that got a luxury barbershop right next door, and
Yeah.
when you're walking through out the window, he still give you the. I see you. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
So it's a different feel, and this little black lady is so amazing. Her spirits is so
Tijuana.
high. Tijuana. Her spirits is so high.
We know her. We're gonna find her.
Yeah.
We know. We know better than he do.
No, I'm just again, if I don't give you a nickname, my brain just is fucked up like that.
Well, well, your brain. Okay.
So-
your brain. I have this other question I have to ask you because I know you're going into about your brain, and I appreciate you so much. And I want you to tell us this last question. What are some of the other things that you do at Push 2.0 Group?
All right, I'm about to tell you the biggest secret.
Okay.
Now, this is the biggest secret about Push 2.0 Group.
Okay.
Everybody believe Push 2.0 Group is a PR firm.
And it's not.
It's not. It's a technology firm with a PR department.
Yeah, okay.
That's the thing, though, because they be like, well, is it a science lab or is it PR? PR is a department. It just so happens that the PR department is fucking amazing.
Okay, and I think that you're absolutely amazing as well. So I want you to tell everybody because he's gonna go into something else. I want you to tell everybody where they can find you now. No, May 13th.
Yes.
What time at the Cobb Galleria?
May 13th, Cobb Galleria, Design Phase.
Now, Design Phase. That's
Design Phase
F-A-Z-E. F-A-Z-E.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Are y'all pointing at this camera for me to look into? Okay.
That one.
I didn't know what they were doing.
That one.
This Design Phase Boutique, May 13th, Cobb Galleria. Follow them on Instagram. Hell, follow me. It's my first and last name.
Denaka Wardrick.
DENOCKAWARDRICK. And normally, if you're ever in Atlanta, people say I'm hard to find because I move around a lot. I just be in places that you wouldn't
They
imagine.
literally trying to find you.
Well, yeah, but
What are they trying to find? Why are they finding you?
Trying
Why,
to
they,
get that brain.
why are they looking for you?
Trying to
Why
get
they
that
looking for you?
brain.
No, they trying to get with you. That's what it is. It's all the women. That's what's up. But he's taking, guys. Just so
nah,
you know,
actually, I'm single.
he's taking.
I'm single.
He's taking.
I'm single.
He's
Uh-oh.
taking.
You heard he's single. When he
I'm
put on his
single.
taxes, when he files taxes, it says single. So
No,
he's
yeah,
single.
he's taking.
Nah, believe it or not, the reason why I'm single is because I took time to fall back in love with myself.
Like that. Love that.
They're not getting it. I just said he's taking.
No, I'm not. I'm single.
No, she got you.
And-
I get it. Hey,
Like,
He high.
mama, high off life.
no, I actually was smoking weed before I came here. I'm not gonna lie about that.
Smoking on you and I love you. You got me
smoked
high.
weed before he came here, and I'm like, okay, what's up? No, he's taking.
All right.
No, I'm not taking.
You
what they-
are.
Don't tell the public that.
No, you are.
So you know where to reach him at next week. Like I said,
Hold on, I got a question for y'all. Do I got time for one question? One minute.
Okay, go ahead.
What do y'all enjoy about doing this shit here?
making people laugh.
And talking to you.
Feed information. Before we leave, first thoughts. What I love about it.
Go ahead.
If you say that you're a king or a queen or a god or a goddess, and you're encouraged by the greatness of greatness, just live it up. Live up to it. That's all you got to do. Live life.
Tell everybody where they can find you on social media.
Instagram, Facebook. I'm not really on Facebook, but I do answer people back on Instagram.
First and last name.
Yeah, Denaka Wardrick.
Wardrick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Well, guys, you heard the third thoughts. Don't forget it. Don't forget Dr. Denaka Wardrick, May 13th at the Cobb Galleria. What time?
From 4, and then there's like an after dinner or some shit. Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all are invited. Why don't y'all come out?
Thank you so
Say
much.
less.
And just you know what? Look, don't come there looking raggedy. Come there looking like just look presentable.
Put some
Business
clothes on.
casual.
Yeah.
Business casual. Don't be showing all that
Right.
stuff.
Yeah, but it's
Okay?
free to everyone.
It's free to
It's free to
everyone.
everyone.
We'll be there.
There's
You
no.
know, oh my God.
Love you.
Anyway, this is Rock and Snap Live, and I am Rock,
And I'm Snap.
and we'll see you next week.
What?
Thank you so much for
Thank you for
joining us.
having me.
You already
Yes.
know.